All right, you guys, this is Boon. His Heaven's Weaver's Boon, I believe, is his registered name. He's bred extremely well. I know he's, I think he's by a son of Pepto Boon's Mall. I'll have to get his papers. He's a 5-year-old gelding. Jacob bought him and sent him to a friend of ours who was going to sell him for him. And anyway, he kind of came home looking like shit. But he has really been riding nice, and I just wanted to update everybody. He's still available. He's AQHA registered with papers and transfer in hand. Great rope horse prospect, great barrel prospect, just a young, solid, sound. And I had people say, oh, I wish he was roan. I had another lady say, oh, I wish he had color. And I'm like, ma'am, you can't get it all. I mean, you're not going to get young, well broke, very sound, and on a budget and be able to be that picky. So he's just a really fantastic young gelding. He's got a good mouth on him. Will you stop him and back him up right there? He's got a good mouth. We don't ride him in much bit. He had been in a bow saw before he came here, so we've been introducing him to a bit. He's riding really good. I can't see when you go that way because of the sun. Will you just turn him around right here and lope him back that way and stop him? But he has a nice stop, nice turnaround. He's just nice. One hand broke. You can just kind of turn him around. We've been working with him to kind of walk through the turn just a little bit because I think I'm going to start him on the barrels if he doesn't sell soon. But you can see right there, he's got a really nice stop. He collects, really wants to drop that butt. He just needs rides. I mean, this is a horse. When you catch him, you can catch him, tie him up. He does everything in the barn good. When Brandon stops him right here, I'll have him step off of him. Will you step off and pick his feet up and everything? I mean, this is really a horse we don't have a lot of problems with. He was a little tough to catch when he first got here. He's getting better. I mean, he's just getting to where he knows that people have food, cookies. We're easy to be around. You can pick all of his feet up. We've had him trimmed. I mean, he doesn't do anything that's out of the ordinary for a young horse. I mean, he's just he's not an honest kicker or anything like that. He's a horse that's just, we've been working with him. You can pick all his feet up. The farrier didn't have any trouble when he trimmed him this last time. We didn't have to sedate him to trim him. He is by nobody's standards a bad horse. He's really learning. When we got him, he didn't really know about having his back feet picked up. That's something we worked on a little bit. Tyler was able to trim him last time with no sedation. So we're making some ground there. This is not a horse that has a lot of vices or problems. He's getting easier to catch. He stands tied up great. Brandon saddled him. We brushed his tail out. I mean, he's a horse. You can come over here. Like I said, you can do whatever you want. You can come behind him. We brushed his tail out. He's not a kicker. He's not a bad horse. He really just doesn't have any vices. Somebody said, I wish he was roan. He's Pepto Boon's Mall bred. I wish he had color. And I'm like, I will take no color, but have his disposition and the demeanor because he's super honest. I mean, the first couple times he was rode, he had a little hump in his back, but he never has bucked. Like, you just kind of trotted him out of it. He's really honest about it. And as, you know, he's 6 years old, and when we got him, he'd had like 30 rides or something, I think they said. So, I think he's 5 coming 6. But really not been a problem. He's never broken half. We never had any real buck out of him. Like I said, the first couple times we saddled him, he had like a little, you know, when they walk out of the barn and the saddle is up and you're like, oh, I don't know about you. But he's never, ever been dirty. He's been super honest. He wasn't real sure about having his back feet picked up when he first got here. We've worked with that. Now Tyler can actually trim all 4 feet with no sedation. This is a horse that just everything we've taught him, he's retained. Yeah, so I'm proud of this horse. I like him. He is AQHA registered. I believe he's 5 coming 6 years old. Jacob is open to a serious ready to pay cash offer type deal. You just, you know, don't make an offer and then drag your feet. But this is just a really good, he's sound. He's been 100% sound since he's been here. He's never taken a lame step. He's got a good stop. He is a really pretty chestnut color. His tail has got to where it touches the ground. His mane was rubbed out and his foretop was rubbed out when he came back. And we've had a little hood on him and it's starting to lay down. So it's at a really good length where it's starting to, you know, about 2 more months, he'll have a good mane too. but good legs, good feet, great rope prospect. If you're somebody that trains head horses, this is a really good solid head prospect, and you wouldn't have any trouble with getting this horse started and going and sold. He's got a little cow to him. And really, I think he's kind of handsome. He's not like that lady that was like, I'm really interested in him, but I really wanted color. I wanted to slap her. Ma'am, I was like, ma'am, you just told me you have to stay under 7,000 with transportation, and you want under 10 years old, registered, well broke, doesn't buck, oh, and color. Like, good luck. Please let me know when you find it, because I'll take 10 of them. There is nothing wrong with this horse, and just being red does not bother me, because he's a good color red, and he's got big white stalks in the back. This is a nice horse. Look at him. He's like, yeah. And he's got a lot of patience. Like, he's not an asshole. You know, Fame is an asshole. Fame doesn't want to stand still. You can get on and off of this horse great. Brandon, will you get off him and kind of drag your leg across his butt, you know, do the dumb thing. I mean, you can see he's not going to, this horse right here really is a lot more solid than some of the other young horses we've had. And he's got the disposition to just be a good horse for somebody that needs a kind of more of a pawpaw type horse. I think he would be the perfect head prospect for a lower numbered roper that needs a really solid horse that has some speed, has some talent, sound, but definitely doesn't have any stupid to him. So you guys make sure that you pass this horse around, share his video here everywhere. I'll get some better pictures of him today. He's really looking good. Boon, put your ears forward. Boon, put your ears forward. It helps you. It helps you look more. He's like, I don't give a shit. All right, you guys. So this is Boon, and I'll post a copy of his papers on the page. They're on his ad, though, on the website. If you go to killpenhorses.com. Heavens Weaver's Boon is his name. I'm almost positive. All right. Goodbye.